play the game with the people that writing the rules. Ain't the fame that I'm after when paying the dues. I've been through the pain that's reflected in the attitude. Might be winning now, but the thing is that I had to lose. So go and tell me what you really want to do. And lonely at the top, cause there ain't a lot of room. Ain't no other option, that's all I ever knew. So I'ma get it poppin', you know how I'ma do. I've been down through the blood and the sweat. Guarantee you can know I'm a threat. I've been down through the blood and the sweat. And I ain't close to being done yet, I'm going all in. Yeah, I'm going all in. And I ain't close to being done yet, I'm going all in. Yeah. They know I'm going all in. Through the blood and the sweat, y'all know we ain't close to being done yet, I'm going all in. I've been down from the jump. Ain't no love lost, we just really doing us. Go and take your seat, looking silly getting up. Y'all know what it is, let me tell them what it was. It was 24/7 on the grind, one thing at a time. Hard to understand, kind of person got the state of mind. We was making moves every day, getting things in line. You could go and say what you want, but believe that I've been down through the blood and the sweat. Guarantee you can know I'm a threat. I've been down through the blood and the sweat. And I ain't close to being done yet, I'm going all in. Yeah, I'm going all in. And I ain't close to being done yet, I'm going all in. Yeah. They know I'm going all in. Through the blood and the sweat, y'all know we ain't close to being done yet, I'm going all in.
Why can I never find the fucking thing I need?
Dun, 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 dun. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
What a fucking shit show start to this already. What's up, party people in the fucking AACL? What's going on? What's happening? What is cracking? Freddie, we can't have the over because I have another appointment in an hour, so we're only going to go 60 minutes max. 60 MAX. What's up? What's up, party people? I see everybody. I got Holdorf in the house with me. He's going to run the board. A little corn hub never hurt anyone. And then Wink will be here soon, and I think Eagle might make an appearance. But Wink and I are going to do most of the talking, and Keith is slamming the over there. I'm going to get to you guys in the chat here in a second too. But welcome to the AACL Player Build Q&A and Appearance and Equipment Discussion. I'm gonna make a few announcements. I'll hit the party people here in a minute as well, like I always do. And then I'm gonna make some other announcements, and then I'm gonna show you a couple things, and then we're gonna go through some other things. And in the meantime, as you have Q&A, you guys need to pop those questions in the chat so I can see them. So let me take a quick peek at the chat here. First person in was Crazy Canuck, about a half an hour early. Followed by Freddie. Oh, fuck, we're doing a prediction, Zach? Really?
Yes,
we always do this. We always do this. All right. Crazy Canuck was here really early, followed by my main man, Freddie, turning on the lights so the party can get started. David Leathers, the man with the best first name in the AACL, followed by Krieg in his new Twitch account. Fafo's in the house. Funk around and find out. Bob Funk, what's up? Diggs, good to see you, bro. Glad to see Diggs. Glad to see Nate Hall. Nate Hall's in the house. First time chatters. Half Rick. What does it say? Half Rick. Rick and Saj? I don't know. Fuck, bro. I'm just going to call you Half Rick. How about that? Half Rick, welcome to the program, bro. Cornwall's here. He says, fuck all of you. Because you guys are all talking shit about Iowa, but that's pretty much what the AACL is, right? Isn't that what our Discord
normally I haven't been here.
But
so
our
Discord
Discord
shit about Iowa all the time.
Right, but I think the sole reason the AACL server was even set up was to talk shit about Iowa. Heyo.
Fuck off.
Hey, you gotta hit the fucking heyo in the drums, bro. Even if it's about you gotta do it. It's in your contract. Oh. All right, Braden B219, good to see you, as well as Cuddy Rob. The three of them are all first-time chatters. Welcome to the program. This is a show about a college football league that we are all in. We will throw the Discord up here in a few. It's called the All-American Collegiate League, and we're about to start Season 3 here in the next few weeks. ABLT is in the house. Did I miss somebody up here? I said Braden Fran. I just want to make sure I'm tagging everybody. If I forget to @ you, you guys know you can ping me and I'll get you. Tar Heel Big Dog is in the house, as well as James Walters, Keith, and Blake. I see Blake. I see Ron Haynes. I see Wink. Hey, Wink. Glad to see you in there since I can't see you in here.
I'm here.
Oh, my gosh. Guess who's here? Doug Britton's in the house. What's up? Another first-time chatter. Zach H. Ben 5. You're just going to be Zach H now, like my kid. Twiggy.
That's me too.
Twiggy, what's up? Oh, yeah, you're Zach H, and my kid is Zach H. Mr. Churchill, good to see you, bro. And is that it? Gunny's in the house. You know we can't have a show without the man who's given away more gifts in this Twitch channel than anyone, and that would be Gunny. USMC Sniper, Connor Darian, sneaking in here at the last minute along with Biff Markham. Good to see you guys. All right, here's what's going to go down. First and foremost, we are going to talk about this. In the upper right-hand corner on offensive line, I had put in under senior. I had to go back and check my notes. It is now corrected. I did not have them flip-flopped like I thought. Senior, instead of being 1.066, was supposed to be 1.006. So you should update your offensive line accordingly. So that was the very first announcement I needed and wanted to make. I also want to... a lot of people are talking. What's going on? What are they talking about, Zach? Are we talking about the name Zach? So my Zach is Z-A-C. My Zach, my son, is Z-A-C-H-A-R-Y, and we do the Z-A-C-H nickname. So all those who think that Zach is the thing, you can go fuck yourself because it's a hard C-H. It's still Zach.
Fuck off.
Fuck.
That's how I grew up.
What?
Then in my high
No,
school,
but you have a Z-A-C. That could be a soft C. What about that shit?
Well, I get it, but
do we have any? Hey, do we have any?
Named Zach also, and he did the ZACH.
Yeah, and it's still fucking Zach. It's still Zach. Hey, do we have any English teachers in the AACL? Because I would love to hear from you if you are an English teacher.
Isn't Clip Allen?
No, he's a principal. He's an admin. He's not really a teacher. All right. He just makes students and teachers feel like shit all day. All right, here we go. I have a few surprises that I want to announce to you. So first thing first, I'm going to show you this. I don't know if you saw, Wink asked a little question the other day in the pub and said, hey, how awesome would it be to have a March Madness style thing to kick off the season? Now, you know, we had a preseason tournament in season 1. We had a preseason tournament in season 2. And we are going to have a preseason tournament for season 3 because that's what we do. Well, this season, though.
Wrong.
No, wrong. This is going to be a 17-team double elimination tournament that might take 2 weeks to do.
Let's go.
Look at this. This is just
certified badass.
Yes, I am. Thank you very much, Zach. This is just the top half of the bracket. Look at this shit down here. Look at all this shit. You want to play? It's like 33 games. All right, so we're gonna do that. So we're gonna have our own March Madness, and we can't call it May Madness or May Mayhem because we're doing it in April. So I need an A word that isn't the word asshole, because I know all of you assholes are going to say that. I need an A word that goes along with April that would go along with bracketology or a tournament. So think about that. And if whoever thinks of it, and if I use your idea, I will throw you some swag in the mail like I've done to a few other people. Annihilation April. That's a good one so far.
Anarchy.
Anarchy. I like Annihilation. That's pretty good. It's like almost like elimination, right? Or you know what I could do? You guys see the bracket? Why don't I just misspell elimination with elimination? Elimination April.
Wow.
Where's Cliff Allen when you need him? Isn't Rob Foraker a teacher too?
No.
No? All right. Well, Rob. Oh, here we go. Zach says, I have an English degree. What do you think about that, Zach? Number 1, ZACH is a hard CH. And number 2, what do you think about spelling elimination with an A? I'm sure you're probably cringing right now. April Pingology. Oh, there you go, Gunny. That might work. Alienation. Only if you're playing in Las Vegas there, Doug Britton. Hey, yo. Anyway, so there's your first. There's your first little tidbit. I've got like 2 or 3 more big announcements I got to make here right now. Zach, I think the next couple deserve drum rolls, though. So do we have a drum roll?
Bum, bum, bum,
Oh, wait, hold on. Zach, do not do a drum roll for Eagle, for God's sake. Eagle, what's up, bro?
Nothing. I just was hoping a drum roll.
Oh. Nice try, sucker.
I tried.
You tried.
I'm here.
Try harder next time.
All right.
Mitch.
That's what she said. Hey, yo. Oh, April. Axis April. Gunny says that might
April Axis.
That might be the fucking winner. Axis April. Okay, that might be a winner. Unless somebody wants to back me up on the whole changing the E in elimination to A. We could do that too.
Just change the E to A. There you go.
Why don't you add an H to your C and then we'll talk. All right, here we go.
Okay,
I have another big announcement. Actually, I have 2 more big announcements. Give me a drum roll, please.
Hold on, I gotta find it.
Holy fuck already.
I haven't done this shit.
You're fired. You're
Thank
fired.
you. About time.
Waiting. Do you have crickets? All right. So, as most of you know, I have posted in the AACL Teams channel how everybody had a couple rivalries and we were going to do an 8-game season, but we weren't going to have divisions and blah, blah, blah. Well, most of that is still true, except for the blah, blah, blah part. The blah, blah, blah part now is in addition to having a double elimination 17-team tournament to kick off the preseason, the regular season is now going to be extended. What? Bum, bum, bum. Instead of 8 games, guess how many we're playing?
9.
No, keep going.
13.
Keep going.
17.
Oh, we're gonna play.
We can't have 17 unless you're playing with yourself.
I got it. We're gonna play.
16.
We're gonna play until we find a new game.
There you go. We are going to play a 16-game schedule that was going to go over
I'm in danger.
several weeks. And what that's going to do is allow us to work on the new game and experience it, investigate it, all that stuff when it comes out, and not have any more dead time since this offseason's taken so long.
I personally like when we experience the games first.
Yeah.
I don't think you misspoke.
I was like, as I'm saying, I'm like, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, Wink.
So,
Hi, Wink.
Hey, Wink, meet Eagle. Eagle, meet Wink. I don't think you guys have ever met before.
We end up looking like a monkey fucking a football out there.
Whoa. Okay.
Syracuse football sucks.
It sure does. All right, so I have so far 2 big announcements. 17-team double elimination tournament in the preseason to kick things off. Probably will go 2 weeks or a week and a half, depending on how that works. Second big announcement, we are going to go to
I'm on the drum roll.
I was only recapping. Is we're going to go to a 16-game schedule. And so that way, listen, everybody plays everybody. So we don't have to worry about soft schedules or you got to play this team and I didn't, blah, blah, blah. All that shit's out the window. One conference, 17 teams, 16 games. Let's get it on.
Let's go.
Why can't we just do 17 games? Iowa needs to play Iowa, so
Because
I
you're right, because at Iowa would still lose. But the main reason, Wink and I talk a lot about this, is what happens is you get a chance to continue playing on the old game while we figure out the new game, and we don't have to have the down period or dead period. So we
get to experience it.
We're gonna experience experience. It starts with everything starts with an A in April. We're gonna experience.
Greg had a suggestion: alcoholic April tournament.
Well, except that that's like every month for me, or it used to be anyway. All right, Ethan. Which Ethan is this? Ethan MX2. Which Ethan are you? We know a few Ethans. And are you in the AACL? Is he one of the other ones? All right. Big announcement number 3.
John Michael Sutter.
Bum, 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 bum.
I'm still waiting for the drum roll.
Bum, 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 bum.
As we are growing as a league here in the AACL, and we are taking on more and more people, and we're creeping up on 200, and we've already got 17 teams, and we're probably going to have at least 20 next season. The burden on yours truly, little old commissioner here, is becoming greater and greater, and I'm going to need some help. So I have asked Winkler if he would spend this last season as AD of Florida and then come and be my deputy commissioner starting in season 4. Oh, get out of here. You got to do the clap. You got to do the clap hands for that.
That was wait. Listen. Was that after I turned it down?
No, you were actually no. That was after. That was actually when I thought I was going to need 2.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So, anyway, all of that to say,
Emotional damage.
well, no, because I don't. There's certain people I don't want to give up teams, and so I figure Florida's popular enough that they could get an AD. Wasn't so sure about Iowa.
We don't even want a team.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. All right. Anyway, so Winkler has graciously accepted, but the caveat here is that we do need to find somebody to take over Florida because we don't want to lose that team. He wants to keep his player over there, but we need to have an AD. Come on. So Winkler, welcome. Thank you. Would you like to say a few words?
I'm just here for the experience.
Dude, we're going to have new T-shirts. I'm just here for the experience with an A. The experience with an
Just
A.
here for the experience. Is it too late to change my guy from Tommy Tebow to Tommy Experience?
Oh, please do. Can everybody just change their name to fucking Experience with an A? I might change my name from Dave Access to Dave Experience. Just
Experience.
dude, I don't even know why we do shows anymore because we never actually even get to what the fuck we want to talk about. We've been on the air for 20 minutes and we haven't barely talked about anything yet. Unbelievable. All right, so 3 big announcements. 3 big announcements. We're gonna go. I'm gonna scan real quick and see. Do we have any questions so far before we start diving into the player build stuff and then the equipment and all that stuff? Do we have questions about what you guys have been doing? I've noticed that a lot of you who fucking, let me finish this real quick, who fucking ignored us for the first week to week and a half are now scrambling at the very last minute. I'm sure you did really well in college. And you have until noon tomorrow. Oh, that's, yeah, actually, before whoever had a question, I forgot one more thing I had to announce. This does not require a drum roll, but you guys are a little bit lucky. The cutoff for the rosters is noon tomorrow. However, Lisa informed
You are fake news.
Your face is fake news. I'm going to extend it a few hours to 3 p.m. because apparently I have an eye doctor appointment at around lunchtime tomorrow. So I won't be around to yell at you and have Wink freeze the sheets and cut all of you off and all that shit. Not that Wink couldn't do it by himself.
Actually,
what?
I meant to talk to you.
Oh, hey, can everybody just hold on 1 second?
I may not be in a position to freeze the sheets at 3:00 tomorrow.
What about? Wrong. Well, can you do it anywhere between noon and 3?
Because I might be driving to Ohio for the women's Final Four games.
Okay,
How about we just make it 9 p.m.
when you leave, no, because he wouldn't even be back until Saturday, right?
I'd be back late Saturday. Well,
Okay.
early.
Well, what time are you leaving?
I'd leave after the games.
What time are you leaving?
I don't know. It's a 5.5 hour drive.
So would you leave before noon Eastern?
Game starts at 7, maybe.
So do we just?
Probably.
Hey,
I'd have to.
you want to just keep it at noon Eastern and then fucking freeze it and then hit the road?
I think we should make it longer because I may have to buy a new house tomorrow.
How about this? You have until I get home from the game, and then as soon as I get home from the game, I will freeze them. You don't know.
Actually, I was gonna say that makes it more fun because nobody knows when the fuck you're getting back from the game. All right, there you go, folks. Extended hours. You will have until sometime Friday night. We don't know when, but there you go. Okay.
Hey, Wink, can you share your location with me?
Hey, Wink, are you? Wait, you're gonna see 2 games and they're both at nighttime. I thought
7 and 9.
Yeah, so 9/11. You won't be home. You won't be home till like 3 in the morning.
Dude, I can bring my laptop and fucking do it from a rest area.
Yeah, fuck. There you go. Fuck your couch. All right, all right. There's all your announcements. So you're gonna get some extended time, but we don't know when. So prepare for noon. But if you still have access to the sheets, then you can still fuck around with it. All right.
Deadline is noon.
Yep.
Or until the sheets get locked.
Yep. There you go. All right. So I just wanted to show this real quick. This is the top right-hand side of your spread. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say somebody had a question? Sorry.
Yeah, Doug Burton has a question. He says, will we be able to swap out playbooks every 4 games or now 8 games halfway through?
Well, the Axis with an A side of me would love to be nice and tell you every 4 games. But the experience side of me says, I actually don't have a problem doing it every 4 games. Wink, do you see any issues with that?
It depends on what game plans or what we're talking about here.
Just the fact that they can. Yeah, remember, the only people who can switch are the people who pick the 2 to play, none of the customized ones.
But then again, you have 2 playbooks that you can switch through every game.
Well, I had said originally that halfway through the season I would let you switch out one of those. So should I still keep it halfway season?
So 8 games is fine.
All right. So that's the decision for now, Doug Brenton, but we'll talk more about it, and if we change our mind, I'll fucking post it. In case you didn't know, I ping every day in the daily ping channel. In case nobody's ever heard of that before. I just wanted to let you know.
I had it hidden for a while. I just recently heard about it.
Shocker. All right. Was that the only question? There's no questions about the spreadsheets, about the player builds, none of that before we get into this?
No. It's just going to be a chaotic.
Look at Benji. 16 games. I'd like to live long enough to actually see the end of this season. Yeah, good luck with that.
I have more of a statement than a question about the player building
knock
sheets.
yourself out. I'm going to scan through the questions in the meantime.
Stop leaving comments on the fucking page breakdown. It is literally just a window into your team that goes through all of your sheets and puts
it's
it all
also
in
a
one
window
place.
into your soul.
It is an experience for you to view only.
Fucking experience. It's experience.
If you need to change something for your player, go to your player tab and change it to there.
You know, it's nights like tonight.
My player tab though?
It's like, oh my god! It's nights like tonight. I sometimes feel like we should just kill all these fucking sim sports and just do a fucking show, because we're just a complete fucking shit show anyway. Did anybody else have questions? 33 games, maybe get scratched. Crazy Kid Nuck. All right. So I'm shocked nobody has questions. I did want to pop this up real quick. Right side of your spreadsheet when you go in. It's not that difficult, right? You put your name, your player Discord. This signed team, is that already in there, Wink? Is that why it's white, or does the ADs have to put
No, the ADs, the one spot.
Well, 2 spots.
There's
3
spots. There's 3 spots you can change on the team breakdown. One of them is the AACL gets changed to your team name.
So just FYI. Anyway, you got the drop down here. Oh shit! I'm trying to do it on the fucking Twitch channel. How funny is that? You got the drop down over here to pick your fucking position. You got to pick your year. Now, real quick, there are no returning seniors in the AACL yet. There are no seniors in the AACL yet. There are only 2 juniors: Taz Von Wolfswinkel, the quarterback for Syracuse, and Rodney Dangerfield, the quarterback for Tennessee. If you played last season, you are a sophomore. If you were a recruit or a walk-on, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. If you're a recruit, you are a freshman. If you have walked on already, you are a walk-on preseason. We are not to walk-ons yet. Those people will start after the preseason tournament and be able to walk on before week 1, before week 2, before week 3, and before week 4, and then that's it. Any questions on that real quick in the chat before I move on?
I have a question.
Hold on. Are you in the chat?
Fuck off.
Before you ask your question, I'm going to answer a question. Offensive linemen have their own set of rules. You can see the AACL
I'll do it.
player builder frequently asked questions.
And I'll pull it up right here too real quick. Top right-hand corner. So there are no RSR offensive linemen allowed. Okay? You get a WAPS, a freshman, a sophomore, junior, and senior. And ADs already know that you cannot have the same player in the same position back-to-back seasons. So there you go. Getting back to this. You can type in your height over here. You're allowed to do that. You can type in your weight. Then you've got the drop down for left or right hand. And then this is where I want you guys to pay attention for a minute. This is your base salary. This is what you earned off this red sheet. This is what you get off the red sheet, right? Off of this sheet right here. Anything that you get extra, your pick'ems, your Player of the Year awards, your being a DC or an OC or a head coach or any of that shit, all that stuff goes in bonus money earned. And as you notice, my base salary here is $1.863 million, but I had $106,000 in bonus money. So I have now max player value is your new value, $1.969 million. Now you need to check in your team admin channel to see if you have any bonuses in there. I put all the bonuses in there. Gosh, last week sometime I think, or at the beginning of this week, and I pinned it. So it's a pinned thing in your team admin channel. When you're done with that, you go to the daily ping, scroll up a few days. It's the day right before the really long ping, and there's 4 pictures of the spreadsheets that have your pick'ems. You add the 2 together, that's your bonus money earned. That's it. Okay.
Like right now, Dave Axis Jr. is minus
yeah.
113,000. Therefore, he cannot submit his player yet.
Yes.
Because he has an illegally made character.
Well, I have been a little happy in this area right here. I wanted to be really fast and really strong and have lots of not be injury prone. Like I had a lot of shit. I had a lot of issues going on, you guys. Come on, give me a fucking break. All right. So, any questions on this section, real quick, before we move on to anything else? Let me see. Do you guys see any questions? Anything in here? Anybody?
No.
Anybody? Okay.
I asked my question still.
No, not yet. Hold on. The only thing I want to say.
Fucking wide receiver.
Oh, I'm on quarterback. Sorry. Sorry. I was on. Oh, I changed tabs. I didn't even realize I changed tabs. It's supposed to be quarterback. Hold on. That's the problem. See, this is why this is so important. Because look what happens.
Jeez.
Typical. Wait, you're a quarterback now?
Oh, it was already at quarterback money, so it didn't matter. No. Well, I am on this. You see this as copy of official. It's just this is the one we fuck around with. It doesn't mean anything. Anyway.
This is the one we fuck around and find out.
That's right. This is the FAFO. This is the Bob Funk spreadsheet. So this is when we say you can touch the yellow, you don't need to type in here. We winked at all these nice fucking drop downs for you. All you do here, boom, I want to be a 90, whatever. You don't have to type in any of this green shit. It's already there for you. I explained in the last video what the green stuff is for. All you have to do is touch the yellow and touch the orange at the bottom. But guess what? The orange is also what? It's also yellow. So touch the yellow. That's how you build your player. That's it. Any questions real quick before we move on?
Where do we put the circle? In the circle.
Freddie had a question.
Freddie. What is it?
Freddie wants to know what bonus team money is for. Right now, it is for nothing.
For nothing.
It is for future. It is for future things that could possibly be in the works.
Team bonus and paychecks.
What's for nothing?
Yeah, team bonus and paychecks earned are for potential future stuff. But I'll give you an example what the team bonus money might be for. If you're from the SFL, you guys remember like loyalty points, I think they were called, and coaches points, stuff like that. Yeah. It would be something like that. Like if I say every coach can distribute $50,000 amongst their team without giving one player more than $10,000, some shit like that. That would be team bonus. Paychecks earned is a whole nother discussion that we don't need to get into tonight. All right. Any other questions on this real quick?
Because you haven't figured out what they mean yet.
No, we know what they're going to be for, but we're just not sure if we're going to actually do it. It really, some of the things that we do or don't do will depend on how the new game works out, how it breaks down, and that kind of stuff. So, all right, last chance for questions before we move on to the last topic of the evening. Nothing? We got nothing. Okay. So here's the other kind of surprise announcement. We don't have all the details of this worked out yet, so you will get the details on this on Monday, but I'm still going to go through all of this stuff right now. So you have this video to refer back to once I put the template out. I'm going to put a template out that will have things like height, weight, and skin tone, and we'll try to do some faces, but it's hard because small, medium, and large faces change with every fucking position, and I'm not going to go through like 1,700 fucking faces tonight. So you can kind of just tell me you want a fat face, you want facial hair, something like that. I'll put that in the template, not a big deal. I don't give a fuck about these right here for this season. We will probably do this for season 4 when we switch games, but for one season, I'm not going to put the extra work in for this stuff. However, we are going to have all of all of these choices on the template. However, they won't all be choices for now, because what we are going to do in order to try and encourage and enhance viewership, we are going to take a book out of, I think, is it Goals, Wink, that does this?
It is goals.
Goals. We're going to take a page out of the Goals playbook, and we are going to give you some base stuff, but you are going to have to spend money, not money, what do they call it? Points?
Channel points.
You got the channel points in here in order to upgrade to certain things. That's just the way it's going to be. You're going to have to upgrade. We need to we want to encourage viewership. We want to encourage activity in the chat and all that stuff. So, it probably won't be. It's not going to be super expensive shit, but there's got to be some initiatives here. I mean, fuck, the league is free, right? We have a lot of people working for free. A lot of people working behind the scenes. A lot of people on teams, broadcast team and spreadsheet team and all this shit. All the work that Wink does. All the work that the ADs do, nobody gets paid a dime. All right, it's all free. So it's not too much.
We get paid in friendship.
That's right. I mean, and that's like that's like a Brazilianaire. But so I don't think it's too much to ask the community to give back a little bit through the points. I don't think that's too much to ask. So that being said, let's whip through these real quick so you guys can see what is available. And then I will take questions again, and then we should be done. So on the helmet, Ion 4D is an option. Actually, you know where I want to start? Where's the really ugly one? This one. The shit one? Okay.
Where's the single bar?
I'm sure it's on here. Hold on. I'm not going to... Yeah, I'm probably not going to go through all the bars either. What we care about is the helmet most. Okay, so you got the shit. You got the Revolution. You got the DNA. You got the Revo Speed, you got the Ion 4D, and then you got just a standard helmet. On the face mask, listen, you guys know how to do face. You guys have been in enough leagues and whatever. You got the 2 bars, you got the 3 bars, you got like full cages, you got half cages, you got linebacker, all that. Oh my God, look at that eagle. That's a kicker. In the
there's no single bar.
That's crazy.
There's no single bar in revamped.
That's crazy. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Visors is probably something you're going to need to earn with channel points, by the way. You can have no visor. You can have a Nike Clear, an Under Armour Clear, an Oakley Clear, a Nike Dark, an Under Armour Dark, or an Oakley Dark. Boom. You can choose to have a neck pad or not. And again, I don't know how many of these we're going to give you and whatever. You can choose your shoulder pad height. The sleeves is all over the place. So sleeves you can have short. You can have long white, long black, long team color. You can have half sleeves on the bottom in different colors. You can have half sleeves on the top in different colors.
Well, don't worry. Sleeves aren't going to cost anything because Dave loves sleeves.
No, are you kidding me? That's to be the most expensive fucking thing to get because I don't want anybody else having them. All right, 3/4 sleeve. Here's, and then back to that. On the options for the tightness. This won't cost you any money. You can have regular or you can have them tight because that's it. All right, left elbow, which will be the same for the right elbow. I'm not going to do both. Elbow pad in white, elbow pad in black, elbow pad in team color. Then you guys can read and you guys can see. I don't have to say them all, but you get into the sweatbands and the sweatbands in different thicknesses and different colors. What is Britain saying? 68.2. What is that? Oh, is that how many channel points you have in here, bro?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude! I want to see a quarterback wear this on their throwing hand, or on their throwing arm. That would be awesome. Right?
Done. I'll do it.
Elbow guard. Oh yeah, there you go. Well, you'll probably need it because you get hurt enough. All right, there's your elbow stuff. Here's your wrist stuff. Get into the wristbands. You get into double wristbands. Only quarterbacks will be allowed to have a quarterback wristband. There's no need for anybody else to steal plays. We're not that kind of league. You get into some tape. The tape that goes into your glove.
Keith in the chat says Guy Clausen needs the elbow brace.
Yeah, actually, Guy Clausen needs a body cast. He needs a body cast. Oh, dude, what are those ball bubble things? You know, you get in and then people just push that shit. That would Guy Clausen. If you volunteer to do that, if we ever have a convention, I will pay you something for it. All right, then we get into the gloves, the generic glove, and then you got the Addy the offensive line. Then you get into taping your fingers. You can tape your whole fucking hand if you want. Oh, that's it on that. All right, you got bands on your biceps. I think this might be the dumbest thing on this game, but whatever. I think you got bands on your forearms and on your calves. Dude, look at that. That ring doesn't even like touch the skin on the calf, for God's sake. All right.
So Doug said it's 10,000 points for customization session if going with gold.
Oh, and goals. Yeah, I gotta look and see how much people have, and because I want people to be able to start spending. I don't want them to have to wait too long. So I have to see. Doug, you said you had 68,000. Did anybody else put how many they had?
Yeah, Gunny has 91.7.
Ooh, so nobody has. Dude, nobody's gonna have more than Gunny, probably, right?
No.
So that means nobody has 100,000. Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Let me zip through this real quick. Then you get into ankle tape. You can have your white thin. You can have white like Walter Payton type. You can have black thin. You can have black type Walter Payton tape. You can do an ankle brace that goes on the inside of your shoe, and that's it for both of those. You can have knee braces. These probably won't cost money, by the way, especially for offensive and defensive linemen if they want them. Socks, you can go low, you can go mid, or you can go high. And then on the shoes, see, this is where it's going to get tricky. Some teams, like I think Florida's another one. No, Florida has multiple. What's the other one that doesn't have, like right here, UCLA, no other shoe choices on your individual player. Now, they can change when we do your uniforms before the game because there's options in there. But for your specific player, if UCLA was a team, this is what you have unless the uniform of the day dictates a change. If you're a quarterback or, I don't know, who else would have a flak jacket? Maybe a tight end, a fullback, maybe, I don't know. You can have that. And then if you look at the bottom part of the back, you can have a back plate that makes it stick out. Right there, boom. You can have a hand warmer for those teams like Penn State, Ohio State, whatever, that play in stupid cold places.
Ooh, Syracuse needs one of
Oh,
them.
and Syracuse. And then you can have a towel. All right, so those are all of your equipment choices. So to recap, we are going to make some of these base, and they will be in the template. And then as we go on, you will have to pay channel points to upgrade them. On your appearance, you got your height, your weight, your skin tone, and then you tell me if you want to, what kind of face you want. You're just gonna have to try to describe it to me, and I'll find you the closest thing I can. Again, it's all gonna change next season anyway, so we don't want to waste time in areas that don't need to be wasted in. So, let me see here. Would you say Crazy Canuck what? Did he ask a question?
His comment. Anyone with a hand warmer is a pussy.
Whoa. I saw that question about sliders somewhere. Where'd that go?
And I answered him.
Oh, what did you say? Wait, what's he talking?
We do the physical sliders, and I said not this year.
When he says the physical, what is he talking about? Are you talking about
the sliders that were on that second page?
These right here? The arm, chest, belly, that cut? Yeah, we're not doing that this year, but we'll probably do it next season. For those of you who might be new or have not heard all the news or heard any of the other shows, we fully intend on moving season 4 to the new game. So anything that is not vital for this season in player builds and stuff, we probably just won't do it, and we'll do it in season 4. The less things we need to change over, the better. So, any other questions before we bounce? I think I went through everything I wanted to go through. Let me look at my list.
I still haven't asked my question.
Oh, go ahead.
So you know how the walk-ons, the regular walk-ons now have up to week 4. Since we have a 16-week schedule, are you extending that?
I am not. It's still going to be week 4. If you're not here by week 4, I mean, if somebody wants to DM me a very good argument on why we should allow people to join after season 4.
Week 4, you mean?
I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, nobody gets to join until season 4, so fuck off. If you can give me a compelling argument on why people should join up to, let's say, week 8 or something like that.
Well, I wasn't thinking that far out. I was thinking like add a week or
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I feel like it's easier for people to remember things in certain numbers, right? Like, so 4 weeks is a quarter of a season, 8 weeks is a half a season. If you say, 5 weeks or 6 weeks, it's going to get confusing. So as of right now, I would rather stick with my guns and say 4 weeks, but I am open to it. And if you have a compelling argument, let me know. I will discuss it with Wink and we'll make a decision. There's one other thing I wanted to remind everybody. In this, we have freshmen in this season. Now, in the game, whether you're a walk-on preseason, or you were a recruited freshman, you're going to be a freshman in the game. We have sophomores in the game, which is going to be the majority of people this season. We have juniors in the game, which are just the two I told you, Taz and Dangerfield. We have seniors, and then if you want to play a fifth season in the AACL, you are going to be a senior RS. Now, in the game, in real college football, RS stands for red shirt. But in the AACL, it stands for returning senior. It is your fifth and final season. The game plan is to have some sort of pro league. We don't know how in depth it will be. It could just be a sim mod league. It could just be a fucking GM league. We don't know yet. Well, we have got a couple seasons to figure it out. But the idea is that you take your college player, you play 5 seasons, then he gets exported into whatever Madden game is the export for the new college game. You get drafted into the NFL unless we decide to do custom teams, which, if we want to do that, some of you guys are going to have to step up and fucking take the charge on that, take the lead on that. But once your player goes into the NFL, you get to create a new college player in the AACL, so you'll have 2 players. Here's where the going gets even better. All NFL players, pro players, will play 10 seasons. When your pro player is at season 5 and your second college player is graduating and getting ready to be drafted into the NFL, you get to start a third player. So you'll have 3 players at one point where you have your very first player that you're playing with now, seasons 6 through 10 in his pro career. Your second player will be in his first 5 years of his pro career, and your third player will be doing his college career. That is the large overview, macro look on what we're going to try to do here in the AACL and possibly the GSL if we get it going. So that is that. If you have more questions, go ahead and type them. In the meantime, I'm going to go to...
Freddie has a question.
I'm going to go to... Well, I'll read that in a second. In the meantime, while they're typing questions, let me go to Wink real quick and see. Wink, did I forget anything? Is there anything you would like to add?
No, I think that sounds right.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I guess I will say this, maybe for the ADs. If you're going to do a scrimmage against another team, you gotta find a streamer, because Dave's not gonna do it.
So there's that. There's that part.
So there's that.
There's that part. So
just.
Well, I guess technically they could do it in Discord. I guess, right? Could they do it in Discord?
No, they could, but they have to know somebody with the game that can do the show. Like, you're not going to play the game.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing anything.
So here's a question for you, David Winkler.
Yep.
Do you know how to get the roster file?
Yes, we have
and share it.
Yeah.
Once it gets built,
okay,
it will be shared with everybody.
Yep. We have a thing. We have an editor and all that shit.
Rosters are locked. The rosters will be produced to all of the ADs. So if you wanted to create a team or two, you could do a scrimmage like that before we hand out the official rosters.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, let me clear up one thing too about the roster lock. The rosters will be locked sometime Friday between noon and fucking 3 a.m. on Saturday, apparently. All right? So at some point they will be locked. They're only going to be locked enough time for us to go through them so we can figure out who didn't do their thing. Then they will be unlocked for the weekend for the walk-ons to add in their points that I will be adding up Friday and Saturday. They will have until Monday noon. Once we get to Monday noon, the rosters will lock again, and they will be locked for good. That will be it. Adios Pepe, you're done. So,
so wait, I got a question now.
I have an answer.
Are only the walk-ons allowed to change their stuff?
Yes. Over the weekend?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Just wanted to clarificate for everybody out there listening.
So if you read the Daily Ping, yesterday or today, it says all player builds for returning players and recruits is the deadline tomorrow. The walk-ons that are walk-ons right now, the WOPs, they're checking in until Saturday morning, so I won't have their points added up until Saturday. So they have until Monday noon to finish theirs, but everybody else is due on Friday.
Mr. Zach H. Ben 5, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but as of the last time I knew, they will not be putting the new college football game on PC this year.
They have announced that they are going to come out on whatever the newest Xbox is and the PS5, and then at some point in the future, they will put it out on PC, but they don't have a date, they don't have a timeline, they have nothing as of right now. Yeah. So we are going to roll. We're going to roll with it on the PlayStations and Xboxes and hope they have some type of file sharing thing online that we will be able to do. But that's also part of why I extended the season is that we'll still be playing football while behind the scenes the rest of us are trying to figure this shit out.
Experiencing.
Experiencing. All right. Were there any other questions in here before we bounce? Let me get through here.
Yes, I have a question.
Well, no, I'm sorry. Let's go to Freddie's question. Go ahead. What was it, Zach? Where is it?
He wants to know how the draw for the preseason games are.
Same thing with Nathaniel Diggs. He asked if there was going to be a live stream draw for the bracket.
Yeah, so it's not going to be a draw, though. It's going to be a partial draw. So there are going to be some teams that are going to get automatic seeds. So, for example, we all know Auburn's going to be the number 1 seed.
Iowa is.
What? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I must have broke up. I must have gone through a total. I said 101 for Iowa. And then whoever I feel like is the team that has not been able to build their team up to the level of the other teams will be the 17th seed. Will be the 17th seed, or the play-in game. If you guys look at this bracket again, look at this bracket. The play-in game could be the toilet bowl teams too. Hold on.
Fuck off.
I'm just saying. Wait, where the fuck? Oh, it's here. Hold on. Yep. Okay. So you see this play-in game right here, 16-17. That could be what team right now is not really whatever team maybe they have the least amount of people. They haven't recruited anybody. Blah blah blah.
Notre Dame.
They could be 17.
You gotta get Swifty. You gotta get Swifty in here.
So it could be that, but and then
Notre Dame were
so I guess the answer is that the bookend teams will probably be handpicked, and then I will probably draw the middle teams. So
which means if you are in that first game, you have a potential to play more games than everybody else.
Yep, and you get to knock Auburn out right away, which is great because nobody wants Auburn to be in the tournament anyway. So there you go. Last question I'm going to answer. Last question I'm going to answer real quick. Doug Britton, the GSL is the Gridiron Sim League. It's the pro league we were going to start that we started starting to start when I bounced from the SFL in season 19. If you look at your screen right now, if you look at your monitors, you see the little blue GSL shield on the bottom right. The AACL in red was the college league. The blue GSL was going to be the pro league. Kudos and thanks to Frank the Franchise Wade for designing both of these logos. I think they're pretty awesome. I love shields, and I love footballs and shields, and I love the fucking font he used for the AACL, so we're good. Now Beard shows up as we're getting ready to sign off. Typical Beard.
No, he's been here.
Oh, did he? Oh.
Yeah.
I must have just not listened to him like I normally don't. That must have been it. All right, Wink, anything else before we go?
I think that's it for me.
Okay. Zach, you got anything?
No.
Okay.
Fun.
Eagle?
Yeah, I got one thing.
All right.
Fuck off.
Fuck Indiana.
Yeah, I thought he was going to say eat shit, Chad. Doug Britton, good question. I will answer this real quick before we bounce because I need to be off by 9:25, so we have 3 minutes. What happens to a player if they don't build their player? Well, we are going once we see the list of people after Wink gets home from his little fucking college basketball vacation.
I might not go, so
Okay.
If
You have to go
prepared
watch
for it to be new.
Okay, just
If the ticket prices don't come into like a good view
reasonable
for me,
reasonable prices.
I'm not going. So
Yeah, AK Jones. We just mentioned that a couple minutes ago. It is not confirmed for PC yet. All they said is they would do it at some point. So we're going to start it out on game systems and hope that we can run file sharing and shit online. But all that. This is why we extended. You might want to go back. We made a lot of announcements and a lot of information. Gave a lot of information out tonight. What was I trying to answer? Doug Britton. What did Doug say?
If people don't put their build in.
Yeah. So if you don't put your build in, if you don't have a build on Friday, then we are going to contact you directly. And at $50,000 cost per day after Friday, that's your penalty if for every day you don't get your build in after that. But you're going to have to respond to us because we're not going to unlock your sheet until you respond to us. So if you wait 2 days to respond to us, say, oh, yeah, I need to build my player, well, that's great, but you're going to build them at $100,000 less than you had on Friday.
If you get below...
Yeah. If you get to... Go ahead.
Go.
No, go ahead.
Go.
You want me to say it?
Go.
Okay. If you're...
I just like being a dick.
Yeah, okay. No, if your player takes enough days where the penalty gets all the way down to a walk-on, then that player will most likely be removed from your locker room, put back into the prospect pool, and then they will have to walk on to a team at a later date. We have given, let me say, and I know that some of this sounds harsh, but you guys need to realize, you guys have had this information for 2 weeks now, and I haven't seen real good action in the locker rooms until the last 2 days. So for a week and a half, you've had this information, you've had the pings, you've had all the announcements, you've had the video for even longer than that to go through the sheet, and nobody was doing it until the very last couple of days. So honestly, that's on you. We did our part, so you guys need to do your part, and if you don't, there's going to be penalties. That's it. Bo Martin Jr., Bo Morpheus Jr. in his house. Bo, what's up? All right.
Fucking Mo.
Yep, that's what I'm talking about, Crazy Canuck. I haven't seen any hot locker room action until the last couple of days.
Locker action, there you go.
Hey, yo. All right, that's
Dave
it.
likes to experience hot locker
Experience. I like to experience. Oh, what is this? Auto mode. What is this? I can't stand last minute fuckers. Why can't... That should be approved. We have a...
I got it.
Yeah, but we have.
I was gonna deny it.
But we have an 18 and over. We have an 18 and over thing. I don't even know why we get those.
Because he used fuckers, not fuck. So it was a quote unquote attack on something. So it gives you the option.
Well, that's stupiders. How about that?
Fucking the Ohio State is fucking stupid.
All right. Whoa. All right. On that note, it is time to bounce, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night. Please go back and listen to all the shit that we talked about tonight. We gave out some good announcements. We gave out a lot of good information. We went through the player stuff. So please get on it. And I know there's some teams out there that haven't done shit for their player builds yet. And you've got, potentially, what is that, 15 hours left maybe at the most?
If you are rewatching this video and you have questions, please ping us, DM us.
You have an official chain of command now. You have your AD, you've got Wink, and you've got myself. One of the three of us will always answer you. All right, so you have there's really no excuses for not getting this shit done. All right, that's it. I'm out. You guys have a good night. I got another appointment here in a few minutes. I'm gonna go get my nighttime coffee and then go to my other appointment. And I will ping all of you tomorrow morning. Have a good night. Peace out.
Eat shit, Chad Roland.